So hi, I'm Mariah Rodriguez and I'm the Research and Project Manager.
Hello, my name is Lauren Vaquera and I'm the Project Coordinator and Creative Design Lead, and this is our project, Operation Guppy Sprouts.
So our question was, how do you make a low-cost aquaponic system that is accessible to everyone?
Our aquaponic system is a little bit different than those you would find online or in a store because those we found were mostly for decor.
It's also different because we're trying to grow food plants, and the ones that you would find online or at the store are mostly decorative plants like succulents.
So what is aquaponics and how do we use it in our project? Aquaponics is a category of fish farming that utilizes the waste produced by fish to provide nutrients or hydroponic plants or plants that grow without the use of soil.
So using the engineering design process, we developed a kit that allows you to grow plants inside of a fish tank, especially during the winter, so you can have access to fresh food.
We use aquaponics by growing the plants inside of the tank so the fish can provide them with nutrients, and in return, the plants purify the water.
So why did we choose this project? That's simple. By completing our project and the challenge, we wanted to provide a way to grow everyday vegetables inside the comfort of your home. This would mean that even during the colder months, such as December through February, individuals would have fresh food to eat without having to make too many trips to the grocery store during the winter months.
We took into consideration the recent Texas snowstorms since we were affected, and it would provide a solution to those who are not able to leave their homes due to the snow, icy roads, power outages, etc., to get vegetables. Our execution materials for the fish tank are guppies, algae eater, filter, fish food, fish tank decor, water conditioner, and tape.
And for our kit supplies, we have hydroponic wool cubes, radish, beet, mung bean, green bean seeds, a plant cartridge with adjustable arms.
Before we began our project, we contacted two specialists. One was Bridget Collin, a biochemist, and we asked her if it would be possible to grow plants inside of the fish tank without the fish harming the plants or vice versa. She said yes, as long as the plants are protected by a type of covering.
We also contacted Mr. Michael Timmons, who is a professor of biological and environmental engineering, with the question if it will be possible to create an aquaponic system with the hydroponic cubes suspended inside the fish tank. He responded with yes. After consulting the two specialists, we began our project and we began to build it by acquiring the tank, setting it up, filling up the tank, of course, with water, adding the fish, and then we created the plant cartridge via 3D printing and assembled the cartridge parts.
We cut a 4x3 block piece of wool cubes, placed the seeds into rows of 3, so beets in one row, radishes in one row, and etc. Then we saturated the cubes with water and placed the wool cubes on top of the cartridge.
Then, of course, we had a heat element so the plants can go through the process of photosynthesis, which in our case was a heat lamp, but we also placed them in the sun over the weekends.
Aftercare would include feeding the fish 2 times a day, so that's like in the morning or before leaving school. We kept the wool cubes wet by using a water bottle squirter, and we monitored the plants for growth each day. So why is our kit better than a regular aquaponic system?
So the average cost to build an aquaponic system at your house would be around $2,600, which also includes the cost of the supplies and then maintaining the project long-term. Our system took about $30 to build, and of course, $10 to $15 for maintenance, such as fish food and filter bags.
A regular aquaponic system would also be outside, which means during the colder months, you would have to have it under a type of cover. Our system and kit is convenient because you can have it inside your home and would not have to go outside when it is cold to maintain it.
So how did our project turn out? So overall, the project was a success despite some of the fishes passing away in the beginning, but we also began to build our cartridge and we had several problems, which we used an engineering design process to fix.
One problem we had was getting the right size for our pieces because they were too big and would mess up the 3D printing process. What we decided to do was build a small prototype that was 50% the size of what we wanted.
So were we successful in reaching our goal? So based on our project and our results, we came to the conclusion that we were successful in achieving our goal and creating a low-cost aquaponic system that includes a kit, and it would be easily accessible and easy to use. We were also able to 3D print the main cartridge, which ideally would look like this, but 2 times the size. So of course you have the cartridge where the wool cubes would go, and then the part at the bottom to suspend them up, and then the adjustable arms. And it would include, the adjustable arms to fit different sizes of fish tanks. That would have a bottom circular cover so the edges can have something to rest on so they won't fall into the tank.
We plan on having this kit available at stores for people to purchase for $8 to $10 if they already have a fish tank with fish at home. Here are some pictures of our project.
So in the picture on the left, you can see the wool cubes in the beginning. We had first planted the seeds and they were starting to sprout. And then in the second picture, we took a picture of the side because you can see the roots starting to grow out into the fish tank. So these are more pictures. So in the top left corner, you can see the plants were starting to grow a good amount. This was about a week ago, or I believe a week or two ago. And you can see the roots at the bottom that are starting to grow in the fish tank below that picture. And then to the picture in the middle at the top, you can see the plants are starting to grow more. And then at the bottom, you can see the roots are also starting to grow a lot inside the fish tank, but it didn't affect the fish throughout the process. And then our last picture is, again, another picture of the progress of the plant growth and the cubes suspended inside the tank.
Thank you for your time.
We would like to give a special thanks to Ms. Carter for ordering our fish and seeds from Region 20 and lending us the use of her 3D printer. We'd also like to thank Ms. Kumaraswamy for our fish supplies and Mr. Timmons and Ms. Cowan for their expertise, Ms. Kilgore for her help during the whole process, and of course the YPN donors for funding our project and taking the time to listen to us. Thank you.
This concludes our project.